Alright, and we're live. Welcome everybody to a live stream on his channel. I don't know why I'm doing this intro. Why don't you take it from here, Alan? I should
Yes.
be a newscast guy.
We have someone here, we have some people here. Hi Tom. Hi. Cannot read the Chinese name, sorry. Yes, we are here for...
Hat pant.
what are we here for?
We're here for some hat pant in the Q&A.
a hot pot.
Hat pant. Basically, Alan and we both posted something on Instagram. I hope maybe we should do a mic check. 'Cause I'm speaking a little bit quietly because we're in a restaurant. You don't want to be
We're
rude.
not shouting, we're trying not to be rude.
People here in Taiwan are incredibly
Polite about them.
polite
They
about it. You
care
shouldn't
about
be
these
too.
things.
Yeah. So if we're not being loud enough, then just let us know and we'll start screaming.
Can you hear us working?
Working. All right. So we both posted something to Instagram where we asked you guys to ask us questions that we would answer.
Yep.
And I thought you thought, which is actually a pretty good idea, to show you guys hotpot.
Yep.
Which is pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of hotpot. Like, I think it's okay. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
But I don't love it. Like, I don't get excited to have it just because for me it's just boiled meat and veg.
Yeah, but I think it's when I
You're a
first came
fan.
here, I didn't like the idea at all. It used to really feel the same as you, but the more I eat it and the more like, especially in winter. Oh wow, Chen Chu, nice one.
That's
That's going to pay for the hot pot.
and some, yeah. Wow. By the way, if you guys are gonna do super chat, which is great, basically.
Thanks, Ian.
If you're gonna do super chat, it's fantastic. But with super chat, you can ask us a question, and it'll show up on our
Immediately,
screen,
yeah.
and we'll answer whatever question you might have with that super chat.
Yeah.
So please do make sure you ask a question. So I think we'll say thank you to that guy.
Chen Chu,
Yes.
he's a massive donator to a lot of YouTubers.
Yeah.
You want to get him on board. You want to get him whatever.
Yeah, save your money because actually after this, I failed to mention we did all this advertising for his live stream, but I'm going to be live streaming immediately after this
Yeah.
at a tech market to show
Yeah.
you guys around what that's like, an Asian tech market. I think it's pretty cool and interesting. So save your money if you want to donate to someone a little bit more.
Yeah, I would say
you know.
that's enough for me. But
That's enough. You've reached your cap.
I must say we haven't even ordered yet. We're taking you through the full experience
Right.
of a Taiwanese hot pot. They've even brought out the
English menu.
English menu. So that's what we're ordering from. There's English and Chinese on there. So feel free to give us any suggestions of what we should eat. But I think
But you were saying that when you first got here, you didn't like the idea.
Yeah, I didn't like the idea of it, but I think once you get kind of used to it and you become part of Taiwanese culture, as I have, right? Kind of kidding there. But people always say, "Oh, you're one of us," and I genuinely feel like it because it's the culture of it, the feeling of being with friends and sharing and cooking things for other people, and you
Okay, I
you see
get
like
that.
kids cooking for their mums and dads, and they really enjoy it. So it's kind of like
I never thought about that. It's not so much about the food itself and the
social
taste of it. It's
aspect,
more
yeah.
of like, yeah, that's right, that's true. That's a
and
very
you can
good
see
point.
like it's not so much now, but in the winter, the windows get all steamy and like you
Yeah.
walk by and it looks really attractive to go in and have a hot, steamy meal.
A hot
So,
pot,
a
one
hot,
might say.
Hot.
I will say, yeah, this is usually it's very popular in the winter because it's hot.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I noticed that when we came in here, because it's the fucking middle of summer, it's super hot outside, that when we came in here, they just had the AC blasting,
Yeah,
I guess
it's
to make
cold.
people feel like it's winter.
Yeah.
And they
maybe
can
that's
warm up with the
maybe
food.
That's the truth. Yeah.
I'm pretty hungry. Why don't we get
Yes,
to ordering? I'm a
thirsty.
meat boy.
A meat.
I
what
like
are you,
meat
What are you after?
in my mouth.
Are you trying your best to get us demonetized?
Meat in my mouth is not a demonetizable statement. What is...
Innuendoing is not a.
I don't think so.
No. Okay. Beef. Yeah, I'm definitely going for the beef. I have the seafood with the beef. I think they call
Is that
it.
a good mix, though? I feel like that's cross-contamination on it, like a motherfucker.
Well, you can also add chicken in it if you want. You could have like seafood,
Just a
beef, and chicken.
Vanilla cocktail. That sounds
Yeah.
delish.
So yeah, cabbage. Oh yeah.
So is that for one person? Like, is that...
Yeah.
Okay. I think the hot and spicy...
Are you going to get the
meal.
spicy one? A lot of people were
I
asking.
enjoy the spicy. I enjoy spicy.
A lot of people were asking if we were going to have spicy hot pots, but I'm not a spicy kind of guy. I
Really?
can't handle it. Yeah.
I like it. I like when my asshole turns inside out and comes out of my bum.
Who doesn't?
Sorry, we
Who
talked
doesn't
about
like it when your
monetization
asshole-
a second ago.
I just want to say hi to everyone in the comments. I am reading them as they come up.
I'm not.
Lots of
Super chat. You guys do not count, you cheap bastards.
Oh, we got our first burn. He's not
What?
that interesting to interview. Who? This is what drives me
Wait,
crazy.
what's his name?
Is it one of your guys? Mr. Urchu? Mr.
It doesn't look familiar. You don't matter.
Yeah.
probably a wow.
But no, what I think is when we do get a burn comment, they never use our names.
No, it's
so they
always
always
that
say like
guy.
he is a idiot, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you need to be more specific. We really care about this.
Yeah. If you missed the Instagram post and you weren't able to ask us anything you wanted to, super chat it here. See how much money I'm gonna make you? Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
let's get this thing paid for.
Selling you like a
Look
hua.
at these wonderful people.
Look at us.
That person.
I suppose it would have been more interesting if we turned the camera on so you can see everybody.
Yeah. Let's get ordered.
Let's.
Do you know what you want?
I just had spicy. Hot
Oh,
spicy.
okay, yeah.
Why don't you ever listen to me?
What? Hello.
Sorry，
没问题，好。我要这个海陆
海陆吗？那要什么肉？牛鸡。
牛肉。
好。汤底的话有35块这个，沙茶、皮蛋、香菜免费送这3个3选1。
我要加I'm not gonna be able to say it now. It's like 这个东西。
这个吗？手打鱼浆。
对啊。
手打鱼浆。好，那汤的话有
椰奶。
椰奶吗？
椰奶。
椰奶要加5块可以吗？
好，可以。
椰奶。那副餐白饭冬粉。
白饭。
好，这样就好了。
你有什么啤酒？
啤酒，台啤。
台啤，1瓶。哦，2瓶。
2瓶。好。
他要
那个辣的。
麻辣嘛。香辣的。要大辣、小辣、中辣。
中辣可以。
好，中辣。
Coward。
那白饭还是冬粉？
中辣。
白饭。
好，谢谢。那边有酱料哦。
好 ，OK， 谢谢。
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the first part over and done with.
If you didn't understand that, by the way, he called me a coward just because maybe you could be
Just a
confusing.
random.
I got middle spicy, and he
Yeah.
made fun of me for it. I thought I was gonna embarrass myself because she was asking all these fancy questions about your set meal. I'm like, I never go to hotpot. I don't know what the fuck.
Well, that's the extent of my Chinese. Like I just know what
I know,
questions
and
they're
it's so-
asking, and you know what to say back. It's kind of like it would look very impressive to someone looking from the outside.
That's just an automated response. That's what I was saying. My buddies came to visit me from Japan. He has a Japanese wife and he's English. And I was talking to the taxi driver, but it was such a broken conversation. Like I struggled through that.
Yeah.
And they were like, "This is amazing. You speak perfect Chinese." I'm like,
Not at all.
"No."
Nothing is as sexy as Prozzie's low-cut shirt. Oh,
This
that's
isn't
Big
a
Jed.
low-cut
It's the
shirt.
same guy.
It's not a low cut shirt. I also just realized I've worn this blue shirt for the last like 4 fucking videos we've done without fail.
Yeah, and when I found you sleeping in the street, you were sleeping in it. Remember?
I did not fall asleep on it. That was sarcasm in case you couldn't catch it. But
Yeah, someone just said they like it when we speak Chinese. I think maybe later, if you hang around near the end of the video, I was thinking of doing that. Just have me and you having like a little chat in Chinese, just to see like the level of, because I think we would understand each other perfectly.
I feel, yeah, maybe, but I feel like your level's higher because you studied. You've been here a lot longer than me.
I
You've
kinda
studied hard.
self-studied a
There's
little
words
bit.
you know that are weird. What was the one you knew? You knew like a word that like I never thought anyone would learn. What was it?
DDR, low profile. I always impress people with that.
Yeah, like why the hell would you
It's
know
just
low profile?
some things just pop into my head, or no, I think that it was that was the one. It was the first, one of the first words I learned actually. A friend of mine had a wedding. A friend of mine had a wedding, and he was very proud of the fact that it was DDR, a low profile wedding.
Yeah.
DDR. 杯子不用，谢谢.
See that? We're on top of it. We don't need no cups.
Don't speak Chinese. I need to improve my English listening. Yeah, that's exactly why. That's exactly why we don't speak Chinese, right?
That's
Just to help
It's for you.
for you personally.
It's not because we're completely embarrassed by our level.
Yeah. So let's talk about hotpot. What do you guys like to eat? Which did we come to the right one? I should have mentioned. We came to Aguan. Cheers.
Cheers. What?
Yeah, we came to Aguan hotpot. I know there's lots of other ones, higher levels, lower levels, but Aguan is a pretty standard, run-of-the-mill hotpot that you can't really go wrong with.
I've never been.
Never been?
Never been.
You have made a hotpot video before. It was your first video, right? You did. You went to a hotpot once in a video. But let's not talk about
maybe
that.
Was on.
I think the video doesn't exist anymore.
Was it in China?
No. It was like your first ever food review. I remember you saying it was last year.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Seaweed broth. Chicken is famous. Oh, okay.
I mean, I haven't been to this particular brand
Okay.
of hot pot, but I've been to hot pot, of course.
Yeah.
Sichuan hot pot is very popular. You can probably find Sichuan hot pot if you're interested in trying in your hometown. or wherever you happen to live, there might be in bigger cities. There's probably Sichuan hot
Yeah.
pot. That's the most popular. Or how do they say it? I noticed that you know that show Rick and Morty. That's really popular. They call it the Szechuan sauce or something. It's like that's not.
Oh, Szechuan.
Szechuan. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Szechuan.
spell it with like an S and a Z or something.
Yeah, they spell it with the Wade's Gillies system or some bullshit.
Yeah.
But you could definitely try it. Chongqing, yeah, Chongqing hot pots also. By the way, women. There's two things that Chongqing is known for. It's hot pot and the women.
Oh, really?
Literally, I have, without fail, every woman that's told me that they're from there are 10 out of 10.
Oh, really?
Drop dead gorgeous.
Wow.
Yeah, in China it's famous for that.
Did you go there, or that you just met them in other places?
Just met them and they just happened to be from there. I'm
okay.
like, they're mind-blowingly gorgeous.
Yeah. 麻辣是它的。
麻辣烫.
麻辣烫的。
麻辣烫's really good. I like it. You get that
我
milky
的
shit,
右
eh?
上方的请开最大了。
好，谢谢。I think we should quickly show people what we've actually got.
Sure.
Just because for anybody that's watching from outside of Taiwan that's never had hot pot, this is the setup that we've got. You have your double bowl, a double-sided bowl with two different sauces. One is original.
That's goat's milk.
That's Prozzie milk. No, I actually went for coconut milk. And then you have actually here, you have control of your own temperature of your own hot pot. And then there's Prozzie's over there, obviously looking a bit spicier.
Yep, that's
That's Zhongla,
yeah, 中来, yeah.
if you went for
How do you
it.
say coconut milk?
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah. Oh, yeah.
Coconut is a yedz.
Yedze. I always get that mixed up in chair. Because it's Yidze and Yedze.
That's a very random thing to get it mixed up. Yeah, so now the next thing to do is wait for the thing to get hot, and then we oh, we didn't get our main food yet. Oh, that's just the vegetables. Okay. Let's get a question. Did you get it up?
Oh, yeah,
Let's start
sorry.
with one of the questions from this Q&A. So as I mentioned, we did put out some requests for questions on Instagram today and YouTube stories. We got some really interesting questions. So we'll go to the first one.
The first one was how many meatballs can Prozzie fit in his mouth? Which is, I'm glad you asked that because I've been kept up late at night trying to figure out just how many meatballs can fit.
How many do you,
In my mouth.
If that was one of the meatballs, how many of them do you reckon you could fit in?
6. Maybe.
Okay, that's for a future video. Maybe that's for the world records video. We can
feel
try
like I
on.
would choke and die. Like, I feel like that's dangerous. I can't believe I answered that question seriously.
One time on my Stanford English channel, we played a game with Maltesers to put a whole bag of 10 Maltesers in your mouth, and then you have to read a sentence. It's like a game for kids.
I feel like you would choke.
It was pretty dangerous. Yeah. After we made the video, we were like, we should have probably said like to kids like don't
do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
But it was interesting.
One thing you notice about, like, I'll say about like the gay innuendos or the gay jokes I keep making with the meatballs and on the other kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's just, so many people think they're so original with
Oh.
those types of comments, and it's so
Yeah.
annoying because it's like now I'll just make them. I'll just give it to them because it's
Yeah.
like feeding birds. They'll eat it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
How many meatballs do you think you could fit in your mouth?
Those, I reckon I could. I'm gonna have to say 7 just to say
one up,
just
yeah.
to one up you. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I probably do. I do have quite a jowly face.
Jowly
There's an
jowl.
English word for you. So I think like there's a lot of
meatball
space in there.
real estate, meat real estate in your mouth.
Just want to say for anybody coming to this video that's only ever seen our heavily edited 10-minute pow 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 YouTube videos, you're going to be strongly disappointed because this is just going to be basically me and Prozzie taking the piss out of each other, or you're just going to watch us eating basically. Because when we're eating, what do we get?
Well, I think this is really interesting for people to see if you wanted to see more of a behind the scenes filming, because it really is, if we don't put, at least on my channel, I don't put a ton of effort into planning it. We usually just show up because we don't have to make a video.
Yeah.
And then we set the camera down and me and you talk for 15, 20 minutes, and I have to cut that down to 10 minutes. That's like 5 or 10 minutes there where you and I are just making fun of each other or thinking or making jokes and being funny, and I have to cut all that out because it's not to the point.
Yeah, exactly.
And some people might not find it funny. You have to be very careful with comedy. But this you're going to see all of it. But you'll notice like we don't stop talking.
Yeah.
Like there's no real white space there.
No, only
or
when we
blank
have to come up with like, for example, top
a specific
top
topic.
3 something, and we only can think of 2.
Yeah.
It's like crickets.
I went home and thought of like 8 more as well, so we're gonna make a whole other video. But all right, so that was meatball question. You're welcome. That was from RT0701. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Next is from R.
I wonder if when RT0107 gets married, will they go double-barreled? So it would be like RT and his wife, Mrs. 071 Jones.
Like a,
Just it's not really his surname, but it's like it's as if it's his right. Just go to the next question.
you got a $5 thing.
Oh, we got an Australian $5.
Prozzie, did I see a new girl in your Instagram video?
Well, there's loads of girls around that day, right?
Which
There's always,
Instagram video?
I think that when we were in the night market.
Oh, yeah, but she's a coworker.
Yeah. Okay.
It depends on which one you're talking about.
Oh yeah, this is what I really wanted. Have you had this before?
What is that? Some kind of sauce?
This is like a seafood paste. Anybody who wants to write the Chinese in the chat can let me know what it's called. I always forget the name of it, but I just have. Luckily, there's a picture on the menu, and it's pretty good. It's pretty yummy.
I feel like that wasn't a satisfactory answer to your question, and I do want to answer it because I appreciate he appreciates the super chat. So if you could message me on Instagram and tell me who you are, I'd be happy to answer it. If you can just tell me which girl you're actually talking about, because I'm covered in them.
Makes you sound like such a playboy.
我想那副的哦，鸡柳大肠头。
好，
谢谢。
这个是，哦，这个是，
大肠头跟鸡。
好 ，OK。
这个想那副。
好。
Shall we go to the next question?
Yeah, there was one interest. I think that second one. The next.
Okay, so R.AKEH. Okay. Sounds like a cough. Like someone's like laughing sarcastically, like, okay. Anyways, he says, I'm 36 years old and I'm thinking of moving to Taiwan, but I'm worried to start all over again. Wow.
Good question.
A very fair worry.
Yeah. And you're right to sort of check first, but as a 36-year-old myself, my advice to him would be, and this is kind of like a positive and a negative in the same answer. If he came here now at 36, he would genuinely probably have no real advantage, be at any other disadvantage to me, which means that I haven't really progressed my career. You can't really do that in teaching. So it's not as if like, oh, I've been here 10 years.
Now I'm the manager of my company. I'm at this top thing. It
doesn't really work. I mean, it could be.
And you're right. That does sound quite sad. So why don't you?
Well, I have more
shift gears here. Poor guy's looking for some advice.
No, but that's true. Like he would come here, and other than not speaking Chinese, maybe my Chinese is a little bit better than it. Well, he doesn't have any.
Yeah.
But that's the only advantage I have. Like, otherwise, yeah, just get on if you've got a degree, that's the most important thing. Look at that steam. If you've got a degree, then get over here and find a job and give it a go.
Or get a fake one.
Yeah. Oh, you also have a YouTube channel with 114,000 subscribers. But yeah, that's not relevant to hit that guy starting a new life here. Yeah. But yeah, definitely. Did he say where he's from now? Which country he's in?
He has not.
Oh, okay.
I will say this. Here's my advice. If you're thinking about coming to Taiwan, there's a reason for that. I would say just do it.
Yeah. If you've got no kids or responsibilities.
There's obviously a reason why you're feeling that way. There's obviously something going on in your life that is making that there's something drawing you here.
Yeah.
And to be honest, if you come and get a job and you don't like it, just leave and go back home.
Yeah.
It is risk-free. I mean, yeah, there's money involved.
Yeah.
But if it's something you want to do, then do it. And the earlier, the better. And it does suck starting over again, but starting over from what? Like, this is the thing. There's no details, right? Do you own a house?
Yeah.
Do you own a car? Do you have financial obligations back home that's preventing you from coming here? Then you're obviously going to want to clear those up first.
Yeah.
But if you don't, like if you're renting an apartment, if you have a job you don't really care about, and Taiwan's something you think about doing, then just do it now. I mean, you're 36, and who knows? You might meet someone that you know, I don't know. There's an endless amount of possibilities when you come here, and I would say just do it, because if you don't, you're going to kick yourself later for not knowing, right?
Those possibilities are impossibilities because it will never happen. Whatever could happen here will only happen if you come.
Exactly. Yeah. So I would say do it. And again, if you don't like it, you can always go somewhere else or go back home. If you know.
Well, you can email Prozzie. Prozzie loves getting these kind of emails, right? You can email Prozzie and ask him for advice. If you get if you get a job offer, ask him if it's a good job. I sound like an
asshole when I say this. I sound like an asshole like I say this. But people email me all the time looking for advice from. Some guy was like, I'm from Chile or something, and he's like, what kind of visas do I think he was in Mexico or something. He's like, what kind of visas do I need? Like, how do I get to Taiwan? I'm like, I don't know. Why are you talking? I'm not an expert. I'm not an agent.
Someone just asked, is there an age limit to coming to Taiwan?
There wasn't in China. I think it was.
Really?
Well, because they don't want you dying there.
Oh, crikey.
But I don't know.
No, as far as I know, in Taiwan, there's on your ARC, your visa, there is no upper age limit.
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure there isn't. I would never follow Prozzie's advice. I've seen the videos.
Probably also fair.
Wise move.
No, I'd say do it. I'd say any of you guys that are out there thinking about doing it, just do it.
Yeah.
Just come here. You know, if you make it yourself, do it in Taichung. We'll have a beer with you.
Yeah.
I love having beers. Here's the thing. People asking for advice, right? That's annoying because it happens all the time, and I'm sick of saying the same thing over and over and over again. I even made a video. You can check it on my channel about how to get a job here, if that's your question. But if you're a subscriber and you end up in Taichung, I will do my best to have a beer
to connect
with you. We just had beers with some really cool people we met.
Yep.
We've already given them a shout out, but it was Kit and what was her name? Gabrielle. Danielle, yeah. They were lovely. They were great.
But they never contacted us back to catch up again, so maybe they thought we were real assholes. Like we had a beer a few weeks ago.
We got them a job.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we did. Yeah, they're busy. They're in Fengyan now working.
Yeah.
这边可以调整哦，小心烫哦。
好，谢谢。
Are we supposed
Wow,
to?
yours smells
Potent.
No, it smells good. Like
What
really.
is it?
Yeah, that
See,
smells
I
good.
can never tell when it's finished.
这个是韩
That's the responsibility of an adult Prozzie, like learning how to cook.
I don't
Yep.
cook tofu at home. I don't know.
餐都到了，请慢用餐后都有甜点哦，谢谢。
好。Oh, shut it.
Whoa, what the fuck? She gonna touch that? What the
Asbestos fingers. Wow, she just like picked up
She
the
just
pot
fucking
and
touched
moved
that
it like
pot. What the
this
fuck?
metal pot. Yeah.
Damn. Bitch is hardcore.
There's my friend Kyung Hyum. Kyung Hyum is a great YouTuber from Korea.
Yeah, you were
We are
telling me
in
about
Hotpot.
it.
We
I
are in
love
Agwan
Korea.
in Taichung. How about you? Did you stay safe in Hong Kong? Apparently he's made like an amazing video of Hong Kong's situation at the moment. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
I'm looking forward. I would love to go back to Korea. I've been there twice, and I friggin' love Korea. The food is
Amazing.
I mean, you're not a big fan of spicy foods.
With
Might
the
be a bit
barbecue.
tough with you.
I like
the
the
barbecue is
barbecue.
good. I like the
Yeah.
street food, tteokbokki and jeolbokkeum and all this other kind of chef.
Wow,
I had a Korean ex-girlfriend, so I know all this stuff. I'm kind of a big deal. Like I said, covered in women. It's just too much.
It's your cross
It's
to
a
bear.
crutch. I'm joking, by the way. Call me an asshole if you want.
Sarcasm is alive and well in Taichung. Tteokbokki. What's that?
Huh?
Tteokbokki. Is that a Korean dish?
Maybe it's tteokbokki.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
tteokbokki.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I
even
think
sure how
so,
to spell tteokbokki. Maybe that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know.
it is, yeah.
Yeah, tteokbokki is like the fish cake and rice cake and the spicy sauce.
Oh,
Sometimes there's cheese
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
instant noodles in there.
I know, yeah.
It's so good. This is the problem with hotpot. It's really fucking hot.
Yeah.
That's not fucking zhongla at all.
Is that spicy?
Spicy as fuck. Holy shit.
I'm here with my little coconut milk.
What does that say? How easy is it to get out into the countryside on weekends? Is it?
Is transport inland
I can't
good?
see through the smoke.
Is transport good inland if you're living in Taipei?
Taipei.
Well, funnily enough, tomorrow night, Friday night, I'll be releasing a video we filmed on Saturday about the public transport in Taichung. Which is a fun video to make, fun video to edit. So yeah, definitely go check that out.
I'll say, as far as
Alan got hangover last night without Prozzie. Yeah, I was pretty wasted last night. For anybody that was on,
it's pretty bad when you get so drunk you just enter the hangover phase in the same night.
for anybody that was on live stream last night, thanks for being there. It was genuinely fun for me, even though I was a little bit drunk. I have nothing to hide about having a drink, you know. Like it was just fun to hang out with some subscribers.
But fear not, I'm here to keep a leash on this fucking wild man.
Yeah, tonight's going to be a different story. Tonight's going to be a nice early one.
You got another super chat there.
Oh, really?
I noticed, yeah. You want to scroll up there and have a little gander.
Oh,
From
okay.
Tom Murdoch.
Tom Murdoch, cheers, man. your videos can be inspired to move to Taiwan.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, that's good news. That's part of the plan. That's what we do it for. Part of the reason, just to make people aware of Taiwan culture around the world and show foreigners kamfa. It's now kamfa. Some easy.
Kanfa. No.
Like your viewpoint, your thinking.
Oh, like your perspective.
Yeah.
I know kan. I was like kanfa, like your fucking.
Shangfa is like your thinking. Kamfa is your view.
Okay.
Welcome to Chinese lessons with Alan and Prozzie.
Tom, come to Taichung, have a beer with us, boy.
Yep.
I'm inspired to have a beer with you.
Yeah.
Okay. The Ding 90. The Ding 90. I dig it. You're a 28-year-old Ding. Do you drink anything but beer?
Do we drink anything but beer?
Better have a beer.
What do we never drink anything like whiskey or anything.
I do.
Oh really? Yeah, I only drink beer and shandy. Do you know what's a shandy?
Really?
Yeah.
I like shandy. Oh shit! I'm supposed to mess up the menu.
Shandy is good on a hangover.
Is it okay that I messed up the menu?
Oh yeah, it's paper. It's disposable.
I didn't drink a lot of beer in China because it was often fake and horrible. I drank a lot of whiskey there and baijiu. I drank a lot of spirits and I was filming a lot with Smoke and he was on a carb-free diet, so he never drank beer either. So it was actually
Why?
easier.
To keep in shape?
Yeah, it worked.
I did it once when I was just out of university. I lost like 15 kilos.
Yeah, it's crazy. But the problem is I friggin' love beer.
Yeah.
I love beer. It's amazing. But I'm a whiskey fan. I'm a rum fan. I don't care. I'll drink anything. I like drink.
brandy and Coke. I like.
Yeah. I like gin and tonics.
Yeah.
Love a good gin. And throughout the day, I drink a fuckload of water.
Oh really?
I drink bottles and bottles and bottles of water.
Are you a coffee guy?
I love coffee. I have a couple of those. And I'm a kindergarten teacher, man.
What's your 7-Eleven coffee order? I'm a latte guy.
I used to drink lattes until I found out they're like 75% cream.
Yeah, that's all calories.
I got a jia nai and jia tang.
So I'm just going to show them these balls that I made. So this thing, this thing that I put in before, this is how it comes out in like this kind of meat, steamy fish meatball. It's really nice, like a mint flavor.
I just ate some blood. That was fucking harsh. What the fuck?
Let me give you one of my balls. Try that.
Thanks, man. You know how many I can fit in my mouth?
Next question.
All right. This one comes from Leah Mashachin. Okay, it's probably Leah Masachin.
All you can eat
I don't know
barbecue,
if she's spelling it with a. I don't know how to. I can only read pinyin. What's the strategy you use to teach English beginners?
Yeah, I saw this question. What is this? Now again, what's the strategy for teaching English beginners? And if you're talking like 0 level beginners, this is basically my job. Every September we get in some kids that have never even spoken English word before, maybe bye-bye or hello, like that's. And a lot of people ask me like, how do you teach kids?
That's mine, right?
Yeah.
What did you get? Chicken?
No. That's beef.
Beef.
Yeah, it's really pink beef.
Some weird looking chicken, man.
Yeah. And people will ask me, how do you teach kids without speaking Chinese? Because of course, when we went to school, we learned French. You just learn it from a guy who speaks English and just tells you
What they're saying.
bicyclette, bicycle.
Ah, there you go.
There's
you
a
remembered.
reference,
I thought
yeah.
you will.
Grenade. Oh no! Wait, what's the other one? Don't tell me. Oh, a cockroach. No, ladybug. Coccinelle.
Coccinelle. Yeah. Coccinelle. How many times do you listen to that clip where you actually learn that?
Yeah. A lot of people will be surprised that we just get them in and we start with the ABCs. They'll learn like the pronunciation, the A, A, B, B, and then from there you'll pick up a ball and play with a ball. You'll learn how to say, what's my name? What is this? What is that? and then it progresses through into I like this, I like that, and
it's a lot of progression.
Yeah.
It's a lot of basic sentences that you teach them, and then you're gonna start with short vowel sounds. So and basic sounds. So you're not gonna start with a. You're gonna start with a, and then you go into a later.
Yeah.
But to be honest,
oh, is that how you teach? You don't teach a. You teach
a. Short
oh, okay.
And your basic sentence structures as well: subject, verb, object.
Yeah.
You can't go object, verb, subject just yet because that's way too complicated for them.
Yeah.
So keep it really basic. Tons of repetition. Lots of games.
Games is the key.
Because they're typically going to be kids. They enjoy games. And honestly, being able to understand a lot of Chinese helps a lot. Like my kids, I know. I seriously like my kids, because they're only 3 and 4, and they're speaking English, but like they can still talk to me in Chinese, and I'll reply to them in English.
Well, that's an accepted kind of theory of teaching. Some people disagree with the whole English method, and some people say that the best method for them is for you just to teach in English, and they can reply in Chinese or English. But like if they like this idea of not speaking Chinese in class, it's kind of like pretty, how do you say, too strict, because the kids just are afraid to speak anything. So there is a thinking that says you can teach in dual language, but then your Chinese has to be hot, like or good enough. So yeah. Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Are you feeling better today, Alan? Don't know what you're talking about. I was pretty.
I didn't even see this stream. I still don't even know what happened.
Just hammered, and I was just
shooting shit.
Yeah. Got kicked out of OK. Well, didn't really get kicked out. I took everyone in on the computer. I had my phone on the computer, and I said, "Let's go get another beer." Go to the OK Mart. The guy said, "Cannot record in here. Like, we're not allowed to film inside." But I'd already bought my beer at that point. The number of people watching has just jumped up from 100 and something, 120 to 160. Oh, Ian, you don't have to send me a super chat.
I hope people are as generous as they are with you as they are with me.
Ian is a very, no question from Ian, but I did notice that he said he was actually listening to us, like in the car as he was driving. He's on his way home from work. But Ian, thanks for the super chat.
Who's Ian?
Oh, there's a good question. Why do I always pronounce Taiwan as Taiwan? Do you think it's weird the way I say Taiwan?
You do say Taiwan.
Yeah.
Taiwan.
That's my accent. Like we were just saying before, my accent is pretty messy. So.
It's thick as hell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Dan. Do you need another beer? Ping. Jane knows everything. I think Jane was there. Jane was in the chat, in the live stream last night.
All right, I got a question I'll answer.
Yep.
Exclusive. Right here for you. Stay tuned.
Uh-huh.
How many get a 189? I almost want to wait until it's 200.
Share, people.
Quentin W. Morgan asks, what happened with Prozzie's girlfriend? No, I answered this in the last stream.
Whoa. Are you going to just answer it for free? We don't have to like encourage people to get like up to 200.
Right. So after this, join my live stream and maybe I'll remember to answer it.
That is probably a good idea. But lots of people are asking about Prozzie and his girlfriend, yeah. As if it's something like, I think, without giving away too many details, it's just, these things happen. Is that?
No, my point is like, how the fuck haven't you figured it out? I get it, because you probably had figured it out, but you don't want to be so direct and say, hey, you broke up with her, what happened? You want to say, hey, like you want to be less direct, but you sound like, it's just like,
yeah.
You can't figure it out? You fucking dumb? Sorry. I get in a bad mood when I talk about it.
Wonder why.
Yeah. I have a whole video planned about it, so don't
really?
check through that shit.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Next question.
I think there's only one more.
No, there's 4 or 5 photos I've sent you.
Oh.
That's only one in the middle.
Eric Hansen says, what type of restaurant or food joint do you wish they had here that you missed from back in your original home countries? For me visiting Taipei, I would wish for a good old college beer and wings joint.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think that guy mentioned Hooters, right? Did he mention Hooters?
Yep.
Well,
That's the guy.
they do have Hooters in Taipei. You been?
In Shanghai.
Oh, okay. For me, the restaurant that I miss the most is a pub lunch. Like, to sit in like...
A classic English pub.
Yeah, maybe get like a British fish and chips, or even like a like chicken tikka masala, like a curry, like a British style Indian
They do
curry.
have really good Indian food here, though.
That's true. Yeah.
But it's not British Indian food, which is actually
It's
I've
a bit
heard
different.
a bit different.
Yeah.
I miss.
How's your nose? You're spicy.
No, I'm suffering over here. I miss. See, look at this. Then they're just gonna keep asking me about it. It's like
You're still cordial.
because the video I had planned is like, how much are they entitled to my personal life? Like, I know I'm online and it is there, so like, does that mean they're entitled to it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. But I got a video planned, so I don't want to talk about it. Whatever question you have to ask about her, I'm not answering right now.
I think that's a good point we could talk about. Is like
In
how
my
much.
video that I'm gonna make later. Not
But
now.
how much do how much do people think they own you? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, how
okay.
much do we owe them to know? You know?
My simple answer is anyone's entitled to ask me anything, just as much as I'm entitled to answer or not answer. Yeah. This is the steam. Is I don't know if it's adding to the effect or actually bothering people, but
It's pretty sexy.
yeah. Oh, that's a good question. Have you
Right.
guys ever thought about working in Japan?
Yeah, I was just talking to Alan about that 2 seconds ago.
Yep.
I really want to go to Japan. I wanted to go to Japan before I wanted to come to Taiwan,
Yeah.
but I could already speak a bit of Chinese. I kind of got the system already. It was just an easier move for me.
Yep.
But I'm going to be visiting Japan a lot more in the coming year or two to go
Yep.
see my buddy James. Who do you like a lot as well, by the way? We might consider going there together.
Tall guy.
Yeah, really
Yeah,
great.
I've seen
really
him in
cool
his
guy.
videos. Yeah, in your videos.
And so that's, yeah, I definitely would love to try it.
Yeah.
But, you know, the more I talk to people that live there, the more complaints I hear.
Well, you were just saying like it seems more sort of
On the surface.
strict. Like it's not as laid back as Taiwan, I don't think.
Right. I don't think I cooked that blood enough. Or it's actually already cooked, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the sauce. Do you ever get the soy sauce things? They have like a tray where you can get like soy sauce in there.
Well, the peanut sauce is alright.
Yeah, I don't like. I just like the meat in the milk, in the sauce, in the soup.
By the way, restaurants I miss. He's selfish and forgot that I was going to answer.
Yeah.
He doesn't listen to me. Probably disrespectful.
I totally.
Poutine. I miss poutine like a motherfucker.
Oh, poutine.
And Lebanese food like shawarma.
Belling used to do a good poutine. Well, you probably say it was shit.
But Canadian.
No, he's Australian.
Oh.
But he also made like the best South African sausages that most South African people had ever heard. He was that kind of guy. Like he would go around and ask people to like sample the sausages and test the spices and stuff. So he's made boerewors. Do you know what's boerewors? Like farmer's sausage from South Africa. And he farmer's sausage just sounds funny, but everyone said yeah, it was pretty good. And he also made like Italian salami and stuff.
Yeah, he's talking about an old bar that used to be here that a lot of foreigners used to frequent.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was quite the experience. for
Raucous bar, yeah.
Taiwan. Yeah, I missed out on that. I came to Taiwan when shit started to die down. Apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
You still didn't. Oh yeah, poutine. You did say poutine.
Yeah, poutine and shawarma. My hometown of Ottawa is known for.
Well, explain what's a shawarma. What's the thing that you?
I'm pretty sure it's Lebanese. It's a wrap that's filled with either chicken or another kind of dark meat. Usually, I think we use beef, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure. Maybe it was lamb. And a crap load of garlic sauce, and you can choose the vegetables and stuff. It's super good. It's like a kebab.
Yeah. Could I land a job if I came in August? Yeah, there's jobs 12 months a year. Always jobs. Always jobs here.
Fall off the plane and get a job within the hour.
Pretty much. As long as you're not a weirdo. But then again, there's plenty of them around.
Oh my god, I didn't see any of these. Hang on, I'm gonna go another question.
Yep.
Do you like to eat the internal organs of animals? Says Sam Potrin.
Do we like to eat the internal organs of animals?
Yeah,
like,
I do.
Do you know the word for that in English?
Organs?
Yeah, it's got a name.
Intestines.
No. Like it includes like all of the liver, kidneys, intestines, anything like that. It's got a word. Offal.
You're full of shit. You
Offal.
went to South Africa, learned a word, thought it was English.
No, in Afrikaans they call it afval. Afval. In English it's offal.
Never heard of it.
There you go.
Well, your cousin was a butcher.
My brother-in-law is a butcher.
Butcher.
What did you say in Sea Milk's video? It was so cute. In Sea Milk's video where you're making the catching the shrimp, and you say, "Oh, come on, let's go have a gander."
Have a gander.
Yeah. Awful. See? There's the word. No, awful. Yeah, see?
Never heard of it. But I enjoy organs. I'm a huge fan of liver. Especially like the English-styled liver and onions. I really enjoy.
My dad loves it, yeah.
And mashed and Dijon mustard in there.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
quite good. And here in Taiwan, yeah, you can eat like chicken hearts is pretty popular.
Yeah, chicken's asshole.
Chicken butt, bumhole is good.
But apparently it's not the bumhole. Somebody told me
no, it's like I mean, it's not the hole, but it's the
muscle
the
around
rectum.
it.
I don't know what the fuck. The sphincter muscle, I believe is the name. I'm not an animalologist. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, what other organs are there? There's tons. Tongue's not an organ, but it's, I guess, messed up cow tongue. Cow stomach is very good.
Yeah.
I really enjoy cow stomach.
Tripe?
If you get the chance to try cow stomach, it's very good.
Is that tripe? I'm sure it's called tripe. Or is that pig stomach? It looks all like hexagony.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I
Like,
think that's
spiky.
That's tripe, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a cat's tongue. They stretched it out.
I've never stretched out a cat's tongue.
Where did you grow up?
Yeah, how boring was my childhood? There was a boy in my school that put his cat in a microwave, though. Yeah, he got in trouble with the police, that guy.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's really sad.
Monetized, and the cat died.
Yeah, of course, yeah. He did, like, some of the other guys that were with him, seen him do, he, like, had friends over his house, and he's just trying to impress them, put his cat in the microwave. Anyway.
Oh my god, I got dark fast.
Yeah, he's a
never
psychopath.
Gonna be able to monetize this. The fuck?
That's torturous. Yeah, disgusting, of course. I'm not condoning it. Just shooting the shit.
Didn't even eat it after, too. What a waste. How is your life in England? Asks grandfather being complicated.
Oh yeah, that guy asked quite a few questions actually. Quite a few good questions.
Yeah, he talked to me on Instagram
Oh.
last night about your live stream.
Oh, huh. What was my life like in England before I came here? I was a gym manager, health and fitness manager.
As you can tell.
As you can see, yeah. And it was fun. I used to work for Holiday Inn, the hotel company. And that's actually where I met my baby mama, William's mum. She was the receptionist in the hotel. And I was the gym manager, and we
Had sex and had a baby.
had sex and made a baby. Had sex one time and made a baby.
So
yeah.
she's South African.
She's Namfeiren.
And she worked.
But she was on a working holiday making visa.
Oh.
That is a whole other story. She got the reason I came to Taiwan, which is one of the questions in that thing actually, is because she went home. She overstayed her visa, and then went home. Went back to South Africa for a year, and then when she tried to come back, they refused her entry at the gate. I was waiting at the gate, and she sent me a message. They're not letting me in. So I called my dad and asked him to book me a one-way ticket to South Africa, and then I left. And then we went to South Africa, and in South Africa, obviously, we can't get jobs, or I can't get a decent job.
Why didn't you, like, sell drugs or shoot people?
Well, that's what we did for 3 months while we're waiting for the Taiwan
Sounds
thing to
about
work out, yeah.
No offense to South Africans, but your country
But
sucks.
that's what you do.
It's beautiful. It just sucks.
South Africa is one of the most beautiful countries in the whole world.
Sucks.
It's very close to my heart. Yeah.
South Africa.
And South African people, you
Suck my dick, South Africans. I'm just joking because they're really violent people. So. What was your life like in England? You talked about you leaving.
I don't really know, right? Because I went to university until I was like 22.
Drank a lot.
I went to university until I was 22. So I only had 2 years of being an adult in England. You know what I mean? So after you leave university, luckily I got a job straight into Holiday Inn, and then worked my way up in 2 years from being a gym instructor to being a gym manager. But yeah.
然后这样先上。
好，可以，谢谢你。
这边还有
I used to focus more. I used to work a lot. Like I would work like 6 days a week, 12 hours a day, and every other Saturday I would go to watch football. Go to Everton. I had a season ticket for Everton, which was probably the biggest luxury that I could afford myself because everything was so expensive. And I had a girlfriend that we bought a house together with, but then we split up. Then I had to still pay for the mortgage on the house and pay for rent in London, which was insane. It was like I was earning a lot of money, but I was just spending it all. Like, and then when Amor came along, I just followed her to South Africa, and then we decided to come to Taiwan. So I didn't really have a life in England, so to speak. Football, work, and beer.
Okay, cool.
Are there ice skating rinks in Taiwan? Yes, that's a funny story. I took my son to ice skating in Hsinchu, and he was only like 2.5 or almost 3, and he was just basically learning to walk. And I thought the last time I went ice skating was probably about 20 years ago when I was a teenager. And I just remember ice skating being very easy. Like I could just ice skate. Like I used to rollerblade and stuff, so I just picked it. So I was like, well, ice skating is easy for me. I'll be able to hold him. I'll be able to skate myself, and then I'll guide him. It was the worst 15 minutes of my life because this is so fun. So you go out onto the ice, right? And then you have to go around in clockwise. You have to, because everyone's going the same way. You can't. So we got out, and then I got far enough away from the door that I couldn't go back that way. So I immediately knew. Well, he was just like his skating was. He couldn't walk. Like he'd only just learned to walk about a year ago. So anyway, I had to like go on my knees because then I also wasn't as good as I thought I was. So I was like also slipping, and William is like, you've got to wear a helmet and elbow pads and knee pads and everything, and you're sweating and you're uncomfortable, and like I was like, William, we've got to get round. He's like, Daddy, I don't like it. I'm like, but we've got to go around. It took me about 15 minutes to get around
the thing.
And it cost like $800 for me and $400 for him. It was so because you have to buy your ticket, then you have to rent the skates. And
Wait,
then,
were they the figurine? Were they hockey skates or like? Or
No, they were like hockey skates. Yeah, they were like one big plastic molded thing.
Okay, because I did do it in China once, and
Yeah.
they were figure skating skates, and I don't know how to skate in those. I've been skating all my life, played hockey for years and years and years. I have no idea how to use
Oh,
those.
they've got a toe pick on them or something.
Yeah.
Your ice hockey skates, do they have that?
No.
Oh,
Fucking toe pick on a hockey skate. Just murdering people.
have that right up your ass.
Exactly. They're two totally different, and they're flat as well.
Yeah.
Whereas hockey skates are curved.
Okay, yeah. No, I think they were more like hockey skates actually.
Yeah, okay, well that's cool. I'd like to try that because I haven't skated in years and years.
It was
and
real
years.
ice. Sometimes they have like that.
That fake
Nylon,
fake shit,
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't skated in years. I'd love to give it a whirl. I'm gonna go have a piss. Why don't you entertain the masses while I
Yeah,
lead the lizard?
go for it.
Does that mean jerking off or pissing?
I say
Jerk the chicken.
drop the kids off at the pool. Okay, so now it's just me and you guys. One-on-one hot potting. OK， 我讲中文好不好？你们有中文的问题，我会回答。 有没有有中文的问题？看 Prozzie 吃的肉就很每天是的，好，非常好吃，超好吃，炒鸡好吃。But hot, you probably 我有练 sweating. What is sweating? 你几岁？你觉得呢？猜一下。我36岁。你呢？每天什么？我看不懂。你在台湾不会无聊吗？不会吧？不会，真的。台湾很有趣。40, come on, 48. Get the. That was my. 我的错误，应该不问，没有问。吃火锅，You really want to eat 火锅 hotpot? Sorry, I mean me. Okay. 我以为你猜我是48岁，48岁 ，So what? Danny, I thought you were like 45. Cheers, Danny. I saw a video of you in a strip club. What was the name and location of that place? It actually isn't a strip club. It's like a nightclub where they have dancers. So, sorry to disappoint you. It's not a strip club. It's a nightclub with sexy dancers.
We're going to a
myself, one of them, including myself, the sexy dancer.
What are they talking about? The night you got?
Yeah, someone said I saw you in a strip club, and I was like, it's not actually a strip club. I don't even know. They don't take off their clothes. A strip club is stripping. It's just sexy.
Take off a lot of them, though.
Yeah. Hmm. 36. How old do you think is Prozzie? Don't say. They're busy guessing how old I was. One guy thought I was 45.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just inhaled some mala.
Did you learn Chinese in Taiwan? Yep.
Oh. No.
Prozzie,
no.
30, 28? Maybe. 20?
Oh, fuck me. Oh.
Are you okay there?
It's in my sinuses. 34.
That's harsh.
I hate asking Taiwanese people how old they think I am because it's like fucking a good decade.
But if you clean shave, then they'll say like, oh, you're like 21.
Yeah. Oh, you're a baby boy.
Yeah.
Just came into the womb. A couple you got it all probably because you maybe I don't know lost my channel, but I'm. Should I just answer?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm 28.
Are you 28 now? When was your birthday?
91, March 8th.
No, your month. I thought you were only 27. Oh, really?
Am I 28? 91, 2019.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I'm 28.
Marceline Lou. Oh, that's one of my new Patreons, I think. Marceline.
Marceline, fun name.
300,
Sounds like margarine.
300 here for the mental therapy sessions of today. We are happy to oblige. We just hope you're okay. Yeah, we get not a lot. Some people sometimes message and say like, just watching a YouTube video or a YouTuber, so to speak, not just any YouTube video, but like someone who just connects with their audience and talks and can really help people just feel a little bit less alone. Yeah, and I'm not by any stretch of the imagination saying that like that's what we're here to do. Of course not. Like we're not professional helpers. What's the word? But we are. It does make me feel happy to know that people enjoy the videos and get some happiness out of it. Because I do too. I follow some really good YouTubers that if I'm feeling a bit shitty, I can just dive into their videos and just watch hours and hours of it, and it passes the time and keeps me entertained. Donut Operator. I'm going to suggest one. I've suggested it to Prozzie, but he's not watched it yet. This guy is an ex-policeman who discusses like viral shootings and crimes, but he does it in such a funny way. So Donut Operator. But He's just about to hit 1 million subscribers too. So. My sister thinks that Prozzie is hot.
Who's that?
Danny Hung.
Danny Hung? Say hello to your sister for me.
She's probably about 12, you donut.
Oh.
How old is your sister, Danny?
Yeah, let's not make this weird, Danny. What the fuck, Danny? Danny, what the fuck?
Congratulations. What's the congratulations for? Please let us know what is the congratulations for. We're gonna sit in silence now to find out what that congratulations was for.
I'm eating now. Is that your chicken or mine?
It's not chicken, it's like some...
No, she said it was chicken, didn't she? I thought she said it was chicken. It's not chicken.
Yeah, but it's also like intestines or something.
Oh.
No? No congratulations explanation. Oh, his sister is 32.
Oh, nice. I like older women.
Older women.
She's only 4 years older than me, so. Yeah, that was middle hot. Can you imagine what, like, hot would
that
have
would
been?
blow your head off. Yeah.
You know, one thing about Taiwanese people that I find hilarious is that, not spicy hot, but temperature hot, they're able to, I don't know if you've noticed this as well,
Yeah.
they're able to eat things that are like over 100 degrees Celsius. They'll just pop, like right out of here, they'll just pop that shit in their mouth.
Oh, yes.
And they'll eat it.
Yeah.
I'm like, how did you do that?
Yeah.
And like us Westerners, people, we blow on things a lot, so we don't want to burn ourselves. And you're taught as children to blow, blow, blow. Make sure it's an acceptable temperature before you eat it, because you can burn your tongue, you can burn your esophagus, all that kind of shit. It's dangerous. Taiwanese people don't give a fuck. They're like, because they want it to be fresh, right? They want it to be as fresh as they can. So right off the grill, right out of the pot, right out of the soup, they just eat it. And I'm like, how did you do that?
I've seen that at barbecues and stuff, yeah.
That's like a magic trick
Well, that
to
girl
me.
before, she just touched that pot.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, dude.
I can touch hot things with my hands.
Yeah.
Maybe not now, but when I was working as a cook, by the end of my 4 years working in a kitchen, I could grab shit, you know, fairly hot, yeah, for a couple of seconds.
Ooh.
Oh, my tongue is melting.
I think we're almost done, right?
I think I'm done. I'm good. But yeah, it's one thing about Taiwanese people I find, seriously, when I see them do that, when I see them eat things that are like way beyond the acceptable temperature to eat, I'm like, you ever seen like black people in those videos that see magic tricks for the first time and they're so animated? That's what I'm like. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck? You know, I can't get over it. I don't know how they do it. Was that racist or was that just...
No, I think it's like, it's kind of like an accepted, there's YouTube videos like that. Yeah. But yeah, probably racist. Someone will find out that it's racist.
Oh. I didn't know it was a racist. You can tell me later.
This is something you always wanted to make a video about as well, right? About socially acceptable things to say.
Yeah.
We
jelly? What did I say? Someone young says sometimes we don't.
Why does Seamilk not join with us in Taiwan?
That's because
we are too small. We are too
family.
small and insignificant.
That's not true. You would really get along with Seamilk if you meet him. What?
You reckon?
I do reckon. No, I love them. I love them. I'm gonna go see them in July, and you know, we both got our own things going on. So
yeah.
The one said sometimes we don't really taste it. We just swallow it. Like they just eat it so quickly, they don't really give a fuck about the taste. They just want it in their mouth.
Yeah. Whew.
Which I believe.
Well, I think we're at 58 minutes, so we'll start to wrap this up and make it a nice.
We are in Taichung, Lin.
Lin Diane, we're in Taichung. Yeah. Thanks, Judy. Have you guys ever been made fun of in public by Taiwanese people? All the time?
Yeah, all the time. Oftentimes Taiwanese people assume that we can't understand Chinese.
Yeah, or you'll say something in Chinese and they'll just laugh at you and say, huh, sui jiao.
Yeah.
Sui jiao.
That's kind of annoying. I mean, because this is the reason I don't speak. I'm really insecure about my Chinese. Like, I don't often speak it at all. I really feel like I just met a friend of mine's friends, and they didn't speak in English. They only speak in Chinese, and they were talking to me in Chinese, and I just, this overwhelming, like a heavy blanket came over to me, and I just shut down, and I didn't talk at all.
Yeah.
I was like, sorry, I'm just shy. I'm not shy. I'm a fucking YouTuber. But I felt so ashamed of my Chinese, although I just never spoke it.
Yeah.
And I think a big reason of that is one, because I'm a giant bitch. Like, it's totally my fault. But the other reason is that when you speak Chinese, the response you get, even if it's good Chinese, is laughter. They laugh. Like,
It depends. It depends. Like, I've seen people say, like, oh, 你的中文非常好. I'm like, 真的不是真的
Yeah, it's really not.
真的不是很好。我只可以聊天一点点，天天的中文 like everyday English, Chinese. But then yeah, there are people that will just be like, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, and you're like, come on, you know what I'm fucking saying.
I did that when I do that now in school.
Yeah, it's so rude. I do
When
that
I
too.
first started teaching, the kids would go to me, huh? And I'd be like, what are you doing? And they're like, huh? I'm sure you're supposed to say, excuse me or pardon.
I'm gonna slap you upside the head if you go
now-
at me one more time, because in English it's an incredibly rude thing to do. But here,
Yeah, I went
it's
back
just
and, like,
what they're just saying. What?
I did it with my mum. My mum was like, what was that?
I'm gonna fucking beat you.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It was just, and like, but now in school, if the kids say something, and I didn't hear, I'll be like, huh? Just completely do the same thing. It's
When you went, and your mom like, what was that? You should be like, oh, your English is pretty good.
it's actually not.
Yeah. She's from Liverpool.
Indeed, yeah.
Is she? Is she from Liverpool?
The Wirral, yeah, just over the water from Liverpool.
The Whirl.
The Wirral.
The Whirl.
The Wirral.
It's like a squirrel, but
The Wirral is actually where some of the richest people in England live because
so there's Blackpool, Liverpool, and Whirlpool.
no, just where the Wirral. It's a peninsula.
You could call it Whirlpool. That would have been.
It has the highest concentration of golf courses in the world. World. How do you say it?
What the fuck
World.
is going on right now?
How do you say that? World. You say it.
World.
Yeah.
The dumb thing about English people is like Liverpool was an acceptable name. A pool of livers, I'll go live there. But a whirlpool,
there's
all
I
of
think
a
it's
sudden you're
because-
like, no, we can't call it that. We'll just leave it as whirl.
There's a bird. It's our like the symbol of our city, but it's called a liver bird. So I
You
think
have a dead one.
no, it's not actually a real bird. It's on top of a building. It's like a fake statue.
It's
Two
like
of
a
them.
real city. I'm pretty sure everyone that says they're from Liverpool makes it up.
Yeah. I think we're gonna say bye bye now. That's an hour. I think people have had enough.
Yeah.
I usually cut those out of in the edit.
Oh, I'm a huge piece of shit, in case you didn't know. Basically,
Sell them on what we're doing now.
here's what's going to happen. We're going to pay for this, and then we're going to... I'm still kind of deciding. I don't know, because I kind of want to sit down and have a beer, maybe do a live stream like that.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to go to a night market, not a night market, a tech market with Alan. I'm gaseous clay over here right now. And I thought maybe we could explore a night market. Fuck. A tech market. A tech market. We're gonna go to a goddamn tech market and see all the cool different computers and cameras and stuff you can buy there and all kinds of crazy stuff, video game stuff. So if you want to see that, type it really quickly right now because we're gonna say goodbye. But please go check out my channel. It'll be up in probably an hour.
Well, we'll have to be quick because I'm sure Nova will close.
What time is it?
It's 8 o'clock now.
Oh shit.
Yeah. What time does Nova close? Chelsea Overly? Yeah, Nova. What time does Nova?
Look.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm gonna have a live stream, so
Yeah.
definitely check it.
Look
This is
out!
gonna be
Look out
mad
for
fun.
Prozzie's live stream
Closes
coming
at
soon.
9:30.
Okay, we'll get there now. Yeah. Oh, Flora, you don't have to do that. That's really. We're just about to leave as well.
Love to watch your channel.
Love to watch your videos.
Can
do you have a question? Then we'll answer your
If
question
you
before we go.
do, just give another 1,000 on my channel. I'm just kidding.
That's really sweet. I really appreciate it. The super chats.
Who's
they-
Flora? You act like you know them in person.
No, it comes up their name.
Yeah, I know. But you said,
Yeah.
oh, Flora, like as if we were like long lost lovers or something.
No, just
Flora.
I just read it like
Are you in love with
There's-
Flora? Flora, I think Alan's in love with you.
I'm in love with Chen Chu, the guy who gave us 15.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's I'm not dissing 1,000. See, it's so you have to be so careful with what you say, right? No need to go to Nova, buy online a PC home. You are destroying the high streets. That's what my dad would say. Don't buy buying stuff online, destroying the high street. Somebody did say they want to see the tech market, so yeah. we're gonna-
I do enjoy the tech market. I think it'd be a lot of fun to check it out.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. Why don't y'all stay y'all? What? Where am I from?
Y'all stay
Yeah, no,
positive.
I'm Canadian. We don't do that. I'm embarrassing. I should cut my own tongue out. Stay positive. keep your stick on the ice. I will see you in but a few minutes on my channel. Go to youtube.com/Prozzie. I think that's the thing. If it's not, then just type in Prozzie onto YouTube.
Yeah, you said that on C-Milk's video. Yours, you don't have one.
Yeah, I do. I have a proper
How is it
link.
Prozzie now? Okay, I'm sure.
You get it after like 100 subs.
Yeah, but you have to apply for it.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Like
okay.
years and years and years ago.
Oh, I have some really good news. My silver play button is
Is it in the mail?
It's in
Processing.
process. 2 weeks it will be here. Which end it, you big pile of lard. What a perfect way to end the video.
I like that guy on my live stream. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, please come to
Come
Prozzie's live stream and
make fun of us there.
make fun of it. Yeah, donut operator is the best. Good. Okay, we're really gonna end it now. This big pile of lard is signing off, and look out for my new video coming tomorrow. I'm gonna call it Positive Public Transport in Taichung.
Are you really?
I think so. Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Anyway, sayonara, adios, bye bye,
See yous.
peace, and